This is Good Business San Diego. Good morning, I'm Roy Robertson, and today we welcome back Brent Wilsey, who's the president of Wilsey Asset Management, based right here in San Diego. Brent has provided financial guidance and financial planning services to his clients for many years. He also hosts free webinars to share his strategy and introduce you to his individualized, concentrated value portfolio. We'll tell you how you can register and watch this Thursday's webinar. And one of the main topics of conversation is going to be market cycles. And Brent, are we flashing back to what we saw in 2000 with tech stocks and a big tech bust? Are we heading in the same direction right now?
We definitely are, Roy, and I can't tell you when it's going to happen. I can only tell you how silly things are. This does look like 1999 to me. And at that time, I was the dumbest guy on the street because I wouldn't buy the high flyers. I was buying the restaurants, buying the banks, buying insurance companies, these good businesses. And people said, oh, you're crazy. Buy the tech stocks. Well, we're in this all over again, Roy. Let me give an example. Companies like Alphabet, Microsoft, Amazon, Apple, they're close to now their market cap value, $6 trillion. How crazy is that? That is more than the next 19 largest companies that follow them, and that includes companies like Facebook, Visa, Johnson & Johnson, JP Morgan Chase, Home Depot, and Intel. This is just a crazy time. Investors are going to get hurt again the same way they did back in 1999.
So these might look like good investments and you might like the return that you've seen, but simply these stocks are just too expensive relative to their fundamentals. Is that right?
That's exactly true, Roy. And what we see is that people just get caught up into the hype and they like, oh, it's going up every day. And Brent, you're so silly for not buying these. You don't understand it. Well, it's the same thing. This will collapse the same way it did. It's what I call a house of cards. The problem is, Roy, I could be wrong for a day, a week, a month, maybe a year.
Right.
But everything comes back to history, and you have to get back to the fundamentals of investing, looking at such things as valuation ratios. What are you paying for the earnings of that company? What about the sales, the book value, the cash flow? Understand this is going to bring you back to earth and not get burnt longer term here.
And so this is what your portfolio is all about, is really examining historical performance and the underlying factors as to what's going to cause these stocks to go in one direction or the other.
Yeah, and we're going to show people in the webinar how to actually focus on the growth rates. Look at the sales, look at the earnings, look at the financial strength of the company. How strong is that company? What is their cash flow? What is their debt level? You're investing in businesses here. Get away from the craziness of the hype. And also, too, Roy, very important to look what you pay for the earnings of a company. I mean, Spotify trades around 2,000 times earnings. The earnings only 50 cents, and the stock trades at outrageous levels. It's crazy. We'll show you how to get back to earth, how not to get burnt when this all falls apart for you, and we'll show you all the details in our analysis that we do. And it's worked for, I've been doing this now for over 40 years, and it's worked for over 100 years doing it the right way.
And so that's what the Smart Investing webinar is all about, is really getting an education as to what it is that you should follow and what it is that you need to shy away from, right?
Yeah, exactly, because we'll show you how to get the emotions out of there. People say, oh, I'll know when to sell, I'll know when to sell. They said the same thing back in 1999. They did not want to know when to sell. The emotions take over. You don't think they are, but they are. And true fundamental investing does work, even though it's not going to be right every single time. Right now, value investing does not look good compared to growth, but this will not end well for growth investors. You've got to get back to understanding fundamentals, which is what we show our viewers.
Okay, we're going to dig deeper during the webinar coming up on Thursday. It's on demand, so you can register right now. SmartInvesting2000.com is the website. That's SmartInvesting2000.com. You can also call Wilsey Asset Management, 858-546-4306. If you're concerned about this potential tech bust, you might want to learn more by tuning into the webinar. It is coming up this Thursday.